Hey, welcome back everybody. I am Kurt from Vaughn Precision, and today we're going to talk about loading blocks and probably one of the most simplistic things that is overlooked. So let's learn a little bit more about these and how they can help you out with your reloading process. And there's a huge safety component in here, so let's take a look. Okay, so the simplest of tasks can wind up to be a disaster if you don't do it right. You seat your primer, you fill it with powder, you seat your bullet, and everything's good. You did your job, right? You're gonna go out and shoot. Well, it's happened to me, and it's happened to several people I know, where two things can happen. You can either overcharge a case, not very common with rifle, but very common with pistol, or you can forget the powder, period. Bear with me here. Sounds a little silly, but as you're going through here, you seat a primer, you put your powder in, you seat a bullet, go to the next one, phone rings, forget powder. That's probably the worst case scenarios. Maybe not the worst case, but you forget to put powder in or you double charge it. Now, when you're doing this, it's absolutely critical that you do one thing: stage it. By stage it, I mean you prime it, you move it. Different loading block. Prime it, move it, prime it, move it. Okay? When they're all over here, you know they've all been primed. Okay? Now, powder, back over here. Powder, back over here. And when you get through that process, the last step, seat the bullet, seat the bullet, seat the bullet, right? So it's a back and forth thing. So the other thing you can do too, if you're any good with woodworking, is you can build one of these. And it's divided out by stages. Okay? So you can prime it, you can resize it, prime it, powder it, seat the bullet. But in every step, you're doing something different, right? Somebody I know seated a bullet in a case, in a pistol case that only had the primer, big loading block full. Who knows what happened? Could have been a phone call, the dog barked, mailman came, whatever, and missed one bullet. Pull the trigger, gun goes off. Obviously not a recoil, right? Because there's no powder, but bang, didn't seem right, and now halfway down the barrel, you got lead stuck. And if you don't take the minute and go, okay, well, I'll roll the cylinder open, take a look, see what's going on, and realize you have a stuck bullet in that barrel, and you roll it to the next cylinder, pull the trigger, or chamber another round, whatever, pull the trigger, the gun is gonna blow up. Period. There's no other way. That's what's gonna happen. The gun's gonna blow up. Does it blow up and just banana the barrel? Maybe. Or does it blow up and put the bolt back in your face? I don't know. I don't want to find out. So it's a really, really simple thing. These plastic loading blocks, they're like, I don't know, $5 or $7 or whatever. They're cheap. Or, if you want to get some Forstner bits and just, drill your own stuff out here. I got a couple of these. They're real nice. And you can make them out of real nice wood. This is Purple Heart. I didn't make this. My uncle made this. Kip was a fantastic woodworker, so he made these here for my wife, and They're really, really nice, and you can drill the holes to fit whatever calibers you're loading for. You can have multiples of these, or you can just go down and buy yourself some real nice just plastic loading blocks. But it's really, really important that when you're out here in your whatever reloading area you have in the house, out in the garage, that you have a system that really is almost fail proof. Now, what I do is I also take a flashlight when I'm in my powder charge station. So let's say it's primed, resized, ready to go. I put powder in there, so I have a loading block full of powder. I'll take a flashlight and just look in each case and see if that level is consistent across all cases. Now, if you have a double charge in pistols, it'll be pretty obvious because it'll fill them up quite a ways. In most rifle cases, it'll overfill it and you'll have powder just spilling out, and it'll be real obvious that, whoops, made a mistake. But it's really important that you do this. So don't miss this step, and just figure out a way, whatever way works for you. I don't care how you do it. Just make sure that you have a system that goes back and forth, or in multiple stages, so that you go from here to there, and you have sort of a double check system that ensures that you didn't do something really bad. I've known guys who have blown their guns up, who have split their guns in half, who have gotten bullets jammed halfway down the barrel, and then you got to beat them out. There's no other way to get them out. You just have to beat them out with like a wooden dowel, and just But that's not good for anything. So, anyways, just a real quick tip: find a system that works, and just make it very methodical and well thought out. Whatever works for you, so that you can do this and be very, very safe about it. Because the last thing you want to do is just blow the gun up, hurt yourself, kill yourself, leave your family without a mother or father. So anyways, again, just a quick tip. So on to the next thing. There's lots more coming. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it. We're trying really, really hard to get the word out, and I think if nothing else, this is a very, very important one. So we'll see you soon.